Today's October 17th, and I'm lucky enough to get out on the water again on the Sarah Kay. Today is just going to be me and Grandpa. So we're going to go out into the Georgia Strait, practice a few things, and relax for a while. Hopefully we'll get some wind, and we'll see what happens. There wasn't a whole lot of wind in the marina today, so it was a good day for me to practice pulling out of the slip. So we pulled out nice and slow, went down through the runway, and stopped for fuel at the dock. After a quick fuel up at the dock, grand total of $17, we headed out onto the Georgia Strait. The winds were pretty calm and we weren't really going anywhere. So we decided to get all of the reefing settled and figure out where all the lines were and get them all organized. So we hoisted up the mainsail, pulled her down into the first reef, and made sure that everything was in order. Grandpa marked the reefing lines in the cockpit so that next time it's all stormy out and we need to do it quickly, there's a nice good visual reference there so we're not confused. After sailing around a bit at about 0.7 knots, we took a little break, had a little nap, still sailing around 0.7 knots, and then about, well, it's probably about 2 o'clock, the wind decided to pick up, and we started sailing 3.5, 4, and I think we even got up to about 5, 5.5 there for a little while. It ended up being a really relaxing day, learned a few new things, and got some good sailing in. Gotta love that. Near the end of the day, we decided to try out some new filming ideas. So we strapped the GoPro to the end of the boat hook and submerged it under the water to take some footage of the underside of the boat. After a great day on the water, we headed back to the marina, flaked the mainsail, pulled in the jib, and headed back to the slip. Once we were back in the slip, we decided to head up the mast. I put on my harness and Grandpa hauled me up to the spreaders. Once up there, there was a light bulb that we were going to replace, but we ended up finding that the plug for the light bulb was actually broken. So we ended up taking the whole housing off of the mast, and we'll have to do a few small repairs on that.
I think we're gonna have to bring this whole thing down. The inside where the light bulb plugs into is broken. Okay.
After removing the light from the mast, we headed into town, grabbed some groceries for the night, came back to the Sarah Cay, and did some relaxing. Read some books, chatted about sailing, and headed off to bed. On the morning of the 18th, the next morning, Sarah and Ryan came down to the Sarah Cay, met us at the boat, and we headed back out onto the water for another day of sailing. Once the four of us were on the water, we practiced the reefing procedure with Sarah and Ryan, adjusted the sails a few times in different winds, and then cruised around for the afternoon. Ryan got some time on the helm, got some good instruction from Grandpa, and was sailing us around for quite a while. After a while on the water, we headed back to the marina, parked the boat in the slip, and had a few drinks and some snacks before heading home. It was another successful weekend on the Sarah Kay.